So what's special about this spot, about being here?
Oh, yeah. I got up this morning around 6. The sky was filled with stars. The moon was over here. The air was beautiful. It's a gorgeous morning. Uh, you can see for miles and miles around. The vegetables are nearby, the fruit trees, all my friends, I put all these trees in and these plants in. They're like part of my family, or I'm part of their family, the redwood tree. So it's a very romantic spot for me.
It's also, I understand the spot you do your spiritual practice regularly.
So I come up here every morning and I spend an hour or two doing breathing practices, recitations, practicing raga. I'm a Indian classical vocalist, a raga singer, and then meditating.
But what would be your advice as someone with a lot of experience on spiritual path? If someone just wanted to start a spiritual practice, something simple, uh, what would your advice be on that? What kind of practice would you think they could choose and why?
Yeah, very nice question. Uh, there's a saying, know thyself and thou shalt know God. So, or in the Bible, in the kingdom of heaven is within you, right? In the Quran, it says, God is closer than the jugular vein. So the approach we take is through the mysticism of breath. And if you study uh, the sacred languages, the word for breath and the word for soul, always the same word. So there's a very simple practice that we do, which is making a habit of a rhythmic breath and having that breath be free, liberating it like a swing that has nothing that's stopping it or changing its easy swing. And to do that, we use a phrase which guides our mind, which is toward the one, toward the one, toward the one, with the sense that there are no two, there's only one. That uh, everything interdependent and insubstantial as a separate thing. Nothing is separate from anything else. So we enter the breath stream and we recite on the in breath toward the one. I'm using my hand to show the practice, and breathe out toward the one with a sense of freedom. So I won't recite it now because I'll be breathing through the nose, but I'll use my hand just to show that I'm doing the practice. So then you might ask, what attitude do you take in trying to quiet the mind? It's like the sensibility is that it's like a lake, and the thoughts of the mind are like the wind, which makes the surface of the water ripply, so you can't see down to the depth. So if you can quiet the mind, then you can see down to the depth of the essence of your being. Uh, but you would think that from that, oh, I'm going to push away thoughts. Well, no, you don't need to push away anything, or you don't need to pull anything toward you. You simply relax into the present, to be present with whatever's arising and without an agenda. So, we know the saying, seek and ye shall find. So, in this, you could also say, do not seek and ye shall find. You know, relax. And it's very natural that your mind is active and thinking. And so it could be that you go, it's like you're taking a bus and you're in another village, with your mind, because you're not in the practice. And so when you find yourself in another village, there's no need to analyze. You just simply come back to your breath. And so you keep coming back to your breath. And gradually you enter into a world where everything begins to dissolve into oneness.
So at the same time, so simple, like just following the breath, but at the same time, so profound.
Yeah, you shouldn't be naive to think that, oh, now I'm going to do this for a couple days and I'll be all set. It
Okay.
might take a few lifetimes, but it just becomes more and more deeply enjoyable, deeply moving, and not only that, restorative and healthy for the body, healthy for everything around you.